So then we have a set of prime numbers, or these are twin prime companions, that they differ by 6. It means that if you add a twin prime companion 6, you get another twin prime companion. So I call this twin TPC. Okay, so the 19th one happens to be, they grow very fast because there are not too many of them. It's 19,422 and 19,428. See, there are 6, they differ by 6. 428. Okay. So each one of these is a TPC. That means it's a twin prime companion. That means if I add 1 to it and subtract 1, I'm going to get a pair of twin primes. So 19,421 is a prime, and 19,423 is a prime. In this one, 19,428 is a prime, and 14,827 is a prime. So those are the twin primes. Okay, so that's what a twin prime companion is. The indices of these twin prime companions are 333 and 334. 334. Okay. One thing we get from these numbers that I just wrote down, 19,422 and 19,428, and 333 and 334. Now, if you add the digits of them, that means if you add the digits of 19,422 and 19,428, you're going to get 42. Okay, so I'll leave that up to you to write it down and add them up. We've known this for a long time, but anyway. And at the bottom line, 333 and 334. Add those digits, 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, we're going to get 19. Okay? And that one becomes 19 and 42. And if you multiply 19 times 42, 19 times 42, you're going to get 798. 798. And this number is the number of frequency of the initials in chapter 19 in the Quran. Okay? So now, you see, what they're trying to tell you is that this is not a sign. The sign is that you have to go find the Quran which is correct. And I don't know what that Quran is. And all the letters and everything are authentic. And then you count it, and you come up with this number, 798, and then that becomes 19 times 42, and that's divisible by 19. That is the sign. But this sign that tells you the 19th twin TPC actually generates chapter 19 having 798 frequency of Kaf Ha Ya Ain Sad in it. This is not a sign. So we should reject this. And then you have a choice to make, that what we are telling you today is the following, that we know why it's 798. We know that it's supposed to be 798. It cannot just be any ignorant way of a multiple of 19. It cannot be 19 times 44. It has to be 19 times 42. That's what we are saying. Okay? So I'm just going to concentrate on 334 now and see what the 334 actually does. 334 times 19 will give you 6346. This happens to be the total number of verses in the Quran, including the unnumbered Bismillahs. 6,346. And again, I want to also attract your attention to this, that 6 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6 is 19. Okay? So again, we're telling you why it's supposed to be 334 times 19. It cannot be anything else. It cannot be 335 times 19. It has to be 334 times 19. Because of this 19, line 19 in this eternal structure that God has created, these numbers. The eternal truth that He created. Okay? Then we look at 334 Gaussian prime, and that happens to be 4931. So 4131 is a Gaussian prime, its index is 334. However, 4 plus 9 plus 3 plus 1 is 17, and this also is an additive prime. If I look at the table of additive primes, it becomes 333 additive prime. Can you imagine that? Okay? So what it did actually, it generated its number of the index for the other TPC, 333 maybe. But 333 in base 19 is equal to 9127 in base 10. And then it tells you that 9 is 527 verses. So what it's telling you is that somehow the number of initials in chapter 19, which is 798, the number of verses in the Quran, which is 6,346, including the unnumbered Bismillahs. They are connected to chapter 9 having 127 verses. Can you imagine? This is how God does it. This is how God shows His power and His knowledge. And again, this is not for putting an individual on the pedestal. This is for the glory of God. These signs are for the glory of God. Not to admire individuals, not to give credit to individuals. This is for the glory of God. So again, all of these things are available to us, and we can go ahead and look at them. We can look at them online. Okay. And so then I want to also go down a little bit. I'm sorry, this what I just told you here is wrong. This is not true. This is actually 1143 in base 19. And 1143 is equal to 9 times 127. That's better. 127. Okay. So, and so as I said, three things are connected here. The total number of verses in the Quran, the number of verses in chapter 9, and the frequency of the initials in chapter 19. Okay? This is how God has designed the Quran. As I said, this is how He gives gravitas to His word. So, again, what I want to do is I want to go to the web. I want to go to the web and show you this. And so, then I want you to be rest assured that all of these exist on the web, and you can go ahead and numbers and other bases. There it is. Okay, so we go in here and we go to 333 in base 19, from base 19, and then we're going to go to base 10 here. We're going to go from base 19 to base 10, and we convert, and it tells you 1143. So as I said, you don't have to write the program. I didn't have to write the program to do this. Okay. So it's there. All of these things are there. And now let me also tell you something, that these programs are not that simple to write. You have to have certain knowledge of programming to do this. There are complicated programs. And MIPS are not that simple to write. You have to do it. As a matter of fact, they actually give you the program. You can actually look for the program and they can give it to you. You can look at it yourself if you want to. But it's coming from people who do not have a dog in the fight. Let me put it that way. It's not coming from me. This program is not coming. So you see the link here at the top. Number-based converter. So you can see it at the top. That's the web link. See address. So you can go ahead and look at that. And then again, as I said, the program is there. If you want to look at the program is there. But again, what I'm saying is that it's a mathematical fact that 333 in base 19 is equal to 1143 base 10, and 1143 is 9 times 127. Okay. So again, this gives more gravitas to what we have been talking about. That God is here and He is looking at us, and He has total knowledge of exactly what we are doing. So we better shape up. We better understand who God is. And so, by God's grace, maybe every week, we understand God better and better and better. And accordingly, what we can do is we can become a better servant of God by His grace. Okay. I'm going to stop here and